Welcome to Season 4 of Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes, a Southgate Media podcast. Join us each week as our newest heroes follow a path of discovery and attempt to forge a team to save the city and perhaps themselves from the dangers of the world before the Arkanoids arrived. Starring John Garlick, Jay Payne, Jade Duguay, Josh Jackson, Rico Suarez, and me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic teamwork and struggles await you just beyond this music.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I'm here with Jade.
Hey, hey.
Jay.
How you doing?
John.
The hip, the hop, the hippie. Oh, wait, no.
Josh.
Wrong.
Does this smell like chloroform? Josh Jackson, damn fine to meet you.
And Rico. Yo. All right, so where were we last time on Gaming with Scott?
Hey, Scott, do you have my character sheet?
Oh, that's
Seriously?
where we were.
Oh,
No,
you even went home.
I gave it to him.
Oh, okay.
That's
right,
you?
she did.
Oh, yeah.
No nice
She did.
things.
Yes.
As I recall, we
Can't have anything nice.
No, this
when
is
we
exactly
left
why we
off,
have things nice,
we-
because I left it with you.
You punched Rico in the face.
after that,
You punched Rico in the face.
There was
again.
a very salty dragon in the room.
there was a
I left the room.
no. We had we were just at that very instant having a visit from more Fey gentry
Not for her.
that was dropping
No,
into
not for her. Hello. You
for?
might want to. You
Who's
might
it for?
want to follow when I go. This is for you, not for her.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I didn't hear you
I
because I,
only
had the
heard you say
headsets
this
on.
is for her. Who's it for?
He
Is it
said
for
it's
me?
not for her.
Is it for me?
No,
Oh.
it's Rico's.
It said Rico.
Hey, Rico, can I read it?
All right. No.
Damn.
All right. We're somewhere. Keep going. All right. Who was punching who in the head?
No, the punch had already happened. We were at Galvanic's suite.
I feel like
That's
you
right. Yeah,
And
left.
we were getting
Sweet.
ready to meet the king of the In-Betweener Fae.
Oh, yeah.
And he just showed up.
appeared. He just showed up wearing, a nice hat, looking like the Undertaker. And we were trying to start recruiting an army because there were 4 coming after us. And Steve, the leprechaun, told us about a 5th army that we could possibly have. We also learned about, the 5th army. We also learned about the ability to champion or to go challenge a champion of an army to honorable combat, to sway them to our side, to fight against what's her name, Cecilia. What was your old dominator's name?
Celine.
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 And
Right, there you
we
go.
had a meeting with the In-Betweener, the king of the 5th army. And
he
then
just showed up.
he showed up, and then I was behind Jade, and Leviathan was behind Jade, and we were just getting ready to start the meeting, and the game ended.
What? I don't think Leviathan was there.
No, I walked out.
He walked out.
It was
Oh,
just,
no, it was Galvanic that was standing with her. It was Sidereal and Galvanic that were standing on each side of her,
Word.
getting ready to talk to him.
It's
That
'cause
was where
y'all
we
are my
left at.
knights.
That's
Yep.
right.
Because some of us swore an oath of fealty to the new Queen of the Fae.
Some of you did.
2 of you did. No, 3 of you did. You
Well,
did
he's
too.
he's the court wizard. He
I'm-
swore a different.
The
oath.
vizier.
Also,
Jester.
you just killed my headphones, Scott.
All right, I'll fix that here in just
They
a second.
deserved it.
There's nothing
better?
to hear here.
Is that better?
Yo.
It's
Yo.
in and out. Okay, that's better.
Okay,
there
cool.
we go. Hooray. All right, so what are you guys doing?
All right,
Stuff.
so Captain Krusty just appeared in front of us and is like, and we were like,
That's exactly what happened.
Were you there?
yeah, I was there.
Oh, I thought you punched him and left.
No, I was.
No,
we
he
were
was there.
we were in the
Oh.
middle of our discussion when he showed up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so is it just the one dude, or is it?
Yep.
Are there other people there?
Just the one guy?
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Well, I can't see him.
Well, I don't know.
That was a good review. Thank you.
No worries. We'll talk about it in a bit. He stands there and he kind of surveys the group. It looks as though there's no one else with him.
Okay.
Except, like, the entire room filled with shadow and it getting a little bit darker in
Well,
here, right?
it did get a little darker. The shadows did lengthen some when he walked in.
Does that mean there's those C flaps running around?
Might be. We don't know. They might be in-betweeners. We're not sure.
This is the first time I've been hot while recording.
You're always hot when we record. All right,
Sir,
moving on.
you stand before the Lady Lumen.
The Lady Lumen.
Yeah.
I am Tial. Yes, that name changed. It didn't change. He's going to go with Tial.
Cool.
I am Tial.
My favorite color.
I'm sorry?
Oh, don't
Oh, are
make
you
fun of
taking it
that
down?
dude's name.
Good deal.
Yeah.
All of the stuff I have, it's on my sheet in my truck.
You are the challenger.
Yes.
And do you anticipate this will go well?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you human?
No.
Are you Fey?
No.
Then how will this go well for you? Being not human is a good thing.
It's a good start.
But not being Fey, this will likely end poorly for you. You know this, right?
I have a pretty good team.
And he looks around the room, kind of, is this your team?
Yeah.
Do you want to be queen?
Yes.
That's a wonderful answer. Do you all want her to be queen?
Absolutely.
Yes.
It is important.
I think the other 4 armies have been subjugated long enough. It's time for them to be free and without such an intense dominator.
No one wants the armies to be freed. No one.
Not even the other armies?
No, they really don't. So you do realize you can just not be queen?
Fairly certain I was told I'd lose my head if I backed out.
Well, if you're not human and you're not Fey, then that's an option.
What's an option?
Detachable head.
No, saying not. No, basically saying not it and walking away.
Why are you against this?
I'm not. I just want to make sure that this is actually going to happen or not happen. You know the queen is a formidable opponent.
I'm aware.
You realize she has 4 armies at her disposal.
For now.
Correct. And in the end, it will be 6.
I don't think the number will hit that.
Okay.
What are the 6 armies?
The trolls to the north. The wildlings to the south. That's mostly spiders, but nonetheless.
Oh, they can stay away.
Oh, she's out.
You've got, I said trolls to the north, and spiders to the left. Or wildlings to the south. To the east, you have an army of, I call them eaters. They devour everything in their path. They can swallow anything. And then to the west, and he looks around the room. Have you, Jackson, has your character come back to the base yet? Nope, just wandering around. He looks around and goes, don't you all have a worm with you?
Yes, we do.
Yes, it's an army of worms.
He's not a worm.
Much larger
He
than...
means W-Y-R-M.
Yeah.
Worm.
Wagons.
Okay.
Yes. Which does not take into account the goblin army.
Uh-huh.
And then the entirety of the Unseelie Court.
Okay.
Which is so the Unseelie Court, they're not hers. The she army is hers. So that's 6.
Okay.
The goblins and the she are not even on this plane at the moment. So you can just sort of never mind. And since you're not human and you're not Fey, she can't just kill you. I mean, she could, but that would be bad. She won't.
Oh.
We're committed to the dragon's independence.
Oh, wait. This all started with a fight over the dragon's independence?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
Why?
Why not?
Because he's our friend.
Okay, sure.
If he was, also, it's worth noting the dragon's prison stone is of use for other magical collateral that we need.
Oh, so you want to take the Queen's Stone and you just rather claim her entire kingdom instead of just making off with that and disappearing in the night.
This crew is a little bit new at the entire stealing thing.
Also,
I'm not leaving my home city.
we also seem to not be able to get away from her. So
Right, that's why I said, are you sure you want this fight? No, you don't have to leave. Just say not it.
All right. Well, if it's that easy, then
Because the fight's not going to be here. You
just
know
say
that,
not
right?
it.
Where will the fight take place?
This whole area will be pulled into another place. It's kind of be both places at once, if you will.
Well, we are doing some soul searching right now. Your Majesty TL, you've given us a lot to think about.
Sure. If you are going to do this, you're going to kill her, right?
yeah,
Dead. Not just cut off her head, dismember her, and throw her down a well or pieces of her in this corner of the world and that corner of the world. You're going to kill her dead, right? You're going to take all of those pieces, burn them, scatter them, then take her soul, quest to the true Iron Forest where she can actually die and kill her there, right? Like,
yeah.
we're going to do this the right way? Okay, just checking. Just want to make sure. Thanks. Okay, because none of this half-ass stuff where she comes back in 100 years and just pissed off. If you're going to do it, you need to commit. Fair enough. I understand.
Are
we committed?
That you don't have to worry about. You know what?
Are you
think about that? I'll come back. I got a couple of things to do. I was going to stop by. There's this laundromat about 4 blocks over that has fantastic service, extra starch. I love them.
It burned down. I'm very sorry.
Did it really? Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, then I'll find another cleaners then. I had spilled some sauce for lunch. Okay. All right. Well, then, if I can have everybody look over there for a quick second. Does the whole room turn, or are there people that just keep watching it?
I'm going to keep watching him.
Okay.
He's in my
I'll
house.
turn.
And everybody turns, and he goes, "Oh, okay." And he holds his fingers to his lips like, "Shh," and then like scampers over and slips out a door.
Like a door, or
Yeah,
a door that just appeared.
Like the door out of the side of your garage.
Oh, okay.
Like not a
regular
magic,
door.
just a regular old like.
Okay. Okay. That exit was surprisingly less supernatural than I thought it would be.
Oh, I
Well, I
heard
mean-
the door.
Yeah, I do need to oil that.
And it's about 30 seconds later when the shadows kind of lighten in the room and things don't look as dark and gloomy.
I'll go get my WD-40 and go oil the door since it squeaked.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
good.
yeah, it's good now.
Yeah.
All right.
See, we need video.
We do need video.
All right. So the other 3 are here, just not you, right?
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys think?
I don't know if we
I
can
mean,
just
I can't make this decision for
if we
all
can
of you,
just say not it. That works for me.
but
Of course, not everything is going to be 100% truthful when you're dealing with people that invested.
I mean, do you really think it's going to be that easy?
I don't think any of this is going to be easy.
I don't think not it is actually going to work. I don't trust that.
What do you?
Well, and even if she doesn't have to kill you, she'll probably kill all your knights.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
Yeah, me neither. It's kind of
What
bad
do
for
you-
my
I mean,
life.
we went through a lot to get you to bleed, so.
What do you really want to happen here, Lumen?
I want to take that, find this damn witch and give her that gem.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
But I also don't want to be killed immediately after.
Well, you don't have to be. We don't know how soon they're going to be here. We don't know how long it's going to take for them to get here. We could just try and find the witch.
Be super.
Hell, they could wait until we all die of natural causes. Then.
Yeah, they could wait until we just die and get old. Problem could solve itself when,
Or I could be beheaded, like tomorrow.
Nah, I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow.
However, regardless, we are looking at a very set time frame. They are taking this seriously.
Yeah,
and I would be
probably.
surprised if we're going to be waiting around a year and a day.
It'd be nice if our dragon was here.
Well, hold on a second. I'll make a gateway to the roof. Go up
Okay.
there, look around, see if I see Leviathan.
Did you wander around
Right.
within a block or two? Are you visible from his roof?
He's on the roof.
Give me a roll.
He's on the roof. Hey, what's up?
I have some business that I need to take care of in
22.
the interest of
Okay.
the court.
Did you fly up to the roof?
Going to bring some
Huh?
more people.
Did you fly up to the
Okay.
roof?
No, I was just walking out.
Okay. He's down by the canal.
Oh, okay.
Do we have like the Leviathan symbol to shine up in the sky?
That would be awesome.
No symbol.
A giant blue
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah. Galvanic, get on that.
All right.
We need a dragon light.
No, I'm not going to install a bat signal on the top of my house.
Why not?
Just in the garage.
You see, I have a little bit of a history working with organizations with mission creep, I suppose you could call it. And that's what I kind of feel like we're getting into here.
Explain.
Where we start with one goal, and in the pursuit of that goal, that requires, you think, okay, well, we're going to take over the world, and for that you need an earthquake gun, and then the earthquake gun will only run on, the refined sand from underneath a pyramid. So then you're attacking Egypt, and it just sort of
I understand.
They
It's
deserved it.
it's sort of a little old lady who swallowed a fly kind of deal.
I got you,
and I
gotcha.
think we're kind of around the cat level of the swallowing a fly right now. Not to put too fine a
Wasn't it a
spin
little
on
old lady who lived in a shoe?
I have no idea what this analogy
No,
is.
the lady who swallowed
No,
the
there was a
fly
lady
and
who
then swallowed
swallowed
the frog and
and-
then
yeah.
swallowed the cat and swallowed the
Yeah,
dog. and
we're
She
we're
swallowed
around.
all kinds of things to like
She got up to a horse.
to get the next thing.
She was a hit in the
Catherine
village.
the Great. All right. So,
Oh, is that
So-
like give a mouse a cookie type of thing? And then
you
he's going
kind
to
of
ask for a
actually-
glass of milk.
yeah, if you
and
give a
then
mouse a
he's going to
cookie-
want to take a nap, and then he's going to need a blanket, and then you got to tell him a
He's gonna
story.
need a bath and.
Oh, okay,
then he's
yeah,
gonna
so
wanna
the
comb
same
his
thing.
hair. Yeah,
All right,
yeah, yeah.
My point is that we are currently we started on let's take this rock so
See,
the dragon doesn't have to work for her anymore, and now we're going to the magic iron forest to kill her soul for eternity.
feel like there's more intertwined here than just that. Anyway,
C equals profit.
that's right.
I
explained that concept to my boss the other day.
tell you what, I will go and
See,
find
like the letter.
I will go and find the
it's step
dragon
3.
and
Okay.
I'll go and get us some people. And
Okay.
we'll work on a temporal power base because that's something I can understand and work on.
what kind of people?
Nice people.
Okay. All right. Well, find Levi. Send Levi back if you see him.
I will
Or don't.
I need to discuss with him this, not it stuff.
I think also if we are to work together, we can't just keep disrespecting him to his face.
I
That
agree.
is uncalled for.
I agree.
Since I could see where he was, I will zap myself outside of the house and head over that direction.
Okay. So you're walking along.
Sure.
You find yourself meandering along the shores of the canal.
Cool.
You're walking along. Everything's kind of cool there. It's late fall. We're coming into winter is about to be on our way.
Winter's coming. I get it.
Right. That's where I was.
Do it.
There it is. And you're
Winter is
wandering
here.
along, and everything's good, and all of a sudden the shadows around you lengthen.
Attack stance. Yeah, what the hell is going on?
You hear the canal waters. They sounds like something got out of the canal.
I was going to ask what that sound actually was, but
it's-
I mean, that was
didn't
pretty
sound
spot
right.
on.
I know that didn't sound right, but
Yeah.
that was kind of the point.
Head on a swivel, just trying to see what the hell.
There's a guy, dark trench coat, dark hair, dark hat, wide brim, standing there, not dripping, but a puddle of water is under his feet.
What do you want, good sir?
You're the worm, correct?
No.
What?
Leviathan. Who the hell's the worm?
Ah, yes. So you are Leviathan.
Yes.
Excellent.
Who are you?
Tial. I'm the king of the in-between.
Ah.
Not exactly a rival to the queen, but you're out now.
Yeah.
Are you out because the queen wants you out?
Do you still control one of the armies of the Fey world?
I do.
Nice. Fighting for the queen?
No.
Oh, fighting for yourself or us?
Not. So I was just in there talking with them. They don't know it yet. Time has slowed for them a little bit.
They have no idea what they've got themselves into.
No. They also aren't sure how to extricate themselves from it, but it can be done.
Not if you're human, or if you put your hat in the ring, you put your hat in the ring.
Well, she's not human.
What is she? I don't even know what the hell she is.
I don't know. but she's not human, so
Dun, dun, dun.
so that works out, right? It's pretty good.
If she's not human, yeah.
So why are you out? If the queen did not release you, how are you freed?
Was able to escape the gem. I'm really not sure how.
Interesting.
One of the individuals in there.
Do you have the gem?
No, I do not. I believe that
Does the queen still have the gem?
Lumen has the gem.
Oh, interesting. Curious.
And if I can't get the gem, I might as well be as far away from the gem as I can be
Why would you want the gem?
to destroy it.
So then you don't want the gem. You want to destroy the gem.
Correct. But I would need to possess it to be able to do that in the first place.
Well, sure. Well, not really.
I'm open to suggestions.
Pockets have holes in them. Things become lost.
Correct.
So some of us have that as a talent or a skill.
That would seem like it would be an astronomical price to make something like that disappear.
Oh, no. I'm not suggesting that I would do that. I'm merely saying it can happen.
For what price?
Well, I don't know. Since I'm not selling, I wouldn't know the price. So that being said, do you want to go to war?
Not at all.
But that's what you live for, right?
No, I've lived for that for hundreds, if not thousands of years. I would like to return home and see my family. I haven't done that for eons and eons.
Huh. Interesting.
And being in the middle of four armies stampeding to kill us.
Six.
Oh, apology. Wait. Are you one of those six?
No.
Oh, well, that's nice to know. Being in the middle of those six stampeding armies waiting to die is not my cup of tea after escaping from my prison.
Huh. So how are you going to talk her into destroying the gem that she apparently needs it to give to some other person?
I'm not talking to anybody. I am trying to get out of this situation as the group that I was with is marching to imminent doom.
Oh. Because I don't know if they're going to do that. They said they needed to talk about it.
Oh, well, they've got some sense about them then.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Either or. But I did want to at least meet you.
Likewise. I feel like I've met you before. And
You've seen me before. I was there when she set you upon the southern seas. The last time she set you upon the southern seas, let's put it that way. Good work. I figured you were born to it, so many ships destroyed, many lives lost. That shadowy realm between consciousness and drowning, we conscripted many into our ranks that day.
no doubt.
So, you do good work, and I was wondering if you were going to continue that carnage. Well, then I'll make sure that I have people standing by for just that in-between moment.
If I'm forced to, I will defend myself, but my
Of
main
course.
my main goal now is to find the nearest way into the hedge so I can get back to my family.
Oh, interesting. I don't know that the gem will let you in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if giving it to whoever it is she needs to give it to will be beneficial. I mean, I think it will help. It'll keep it out of the queen's hands, at the very least.
Well, she possesses it. She believes that it's something that she needs to give to a witch to break her curse.
Oh, a witch. Interesting.
That's all she said she was a witch. I thought witches were human.
Witches usually are human.
They just had weird hobbies.
Yeah. Okay. The leprechaun is likely just messing with you and your group.
He's a leprechaun.
I mean, it is what they do.
My question is, what is he? Is he
He's a leprechaun.
meaning, no, is he a spy or what is he? What is his
Oh, no.
What's
no,
his
no,
2 cents in it?
Low on the totem pole, just here for fun. This is where this is the crossroads. And this this change of seasons from going into winter and coming all the way through summer, is one that is the stars are showing are going to have the most interesting outcomes of the last 100 years. So the leprechaun is drawn to the pure chance of a good time.
Understood. And what's your involvement in all of this? Why did you come to us?
I rule the in-between.
It's obvious. But
So I don't want one side to be heavy over the other. The middle should reign.
So are you saying that we can stand up to these 6 armies that are...
It's not impossible, but I wouldn't count on it.
What could actually
I'd say
even the
you
tides?
I'm not about to. I would say you step out of the middle and let the train run its course.
That was my thought.
You don't have to.
No, that's what I was attempting to do.
So, if you're not humans and you're not Fae, then you don't have to worry about it. I think your friends are going to be looking for you. And you hear the sound of, what does it sound like when you jump?
No, I don't have a jump at the canal. I would have to walk there.
Oh, okay.
So it takes a little while.
So you're like, okay. Yes, I think your friends are going to be looking for you. The one coming down the stairs there, probably more likely than not. And you turn and you look and you see Galvanic.
I was going to ask something before that.
Oh, all right. What are you going to ask?
Yeah. So how can I actually get a hold of you in the future if we need you?
Oh, try a taxi. Your friend's coming down the stairs there.
And then
And you turn and look at him, and there's Galvanic is now talking to Tial.
No, you mean Leviathan's talking.
I'm sorry, Leviathan, as I'm looking at Galvanic, and I'm looking at Jay, the player of Galvanic. Leviathan is talking to Tial, and Tial is talking to him and then points you out, and Leviathan looks around, and there's a splash as you see Tial runs and jumps into the canal.
Jumps in the drink.
Was that Teal?
Yes, that was very odd. He said he spoke to you guys before he spoke to me.
There are 4 bubbles, and that's it.
You know, for being a supernatural thing, his exits are very unimpressive.
Where did he go? I didn't see where he
Pedestrian.
jumped.
He very simply jumped into the water.
He hasn't come back up for air, though, yet.
Well, no, I figured that.
Okay.
Yeah. When he left my home, he literally just opened up the door and walked outside. But when he appeared, he didn't walk through that door. He just kind of appeared,
Presentation is everything, I guess.
guess.
So did he tell you the same thing he told me, to essentially get out of the way of stampeding armies?
He kind of recommended that, but we need you back.
What? No, you don't.
Yeah, we kind of do. There's an option to maybe not fight.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that she was actually... I thought she was human.
I thought she was too.
I thought witches were just humans who have weird hobbies.
Yeah. But also they have apparently an army of dragons or something, and so we need your expertise, at least on that, just in case. And, you know, regardless of the arguing that occurred, I mean, we're it, right?
No, agreed.
We're the supers around here, so...
But the expert opinion is don't fight a battle that you can't win, and we can't win this.
Right, so we need to talk to Lumen. I
All
mean,
right.
I'm not against the fight. It's just if there's an option to get out of it, I guess. I don't know.
No, I'm not against fighting it off. I've done it my whole life. I'm against dying. That is something that I'm averse to.
I would assume I am as well.
All right. Good talk.
Yeah. If you would like to come back, I'd like to have you back.
All right. We'll come back to talk.
Okay. I'll make a portal.
Okay, give me a roll.
Instead of walk back, let's go. Let's use the portal. I like it.
Oh, hold on. Sometimes it takes me a second. The water it interferes sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, a hole opens on the first floor, second floor?
Yeah, the first floor.
First floor. Leviathan and Galvanic step through, and the portal closes.
Hey, look who I found.
Yay!
He was
Hey.
talking to Teal, our buddy Teal there.
I'm going to drop my human form because I can't keep it forever.
And I know his name is Teal. I'm just calling him Teal.
Tail.
Nice.
It's my favorite color.
Yeah, you said that earlier.
I know.
So Teal was talking to Leviathan over by the canal there.
Yeah, and he was saying essentially that there is a way out because you are not human. And I thought you actually were human, but that is not the case.
Technically, I was human.
What are you now? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
I've used this bad comment for the last 10 minutes, but I thought witches were humans who just have weird hobbies.
I'm not a witch.
What are you?
I'm
Other.
So, wait,
You
hold
are.
on. You said earlier that you weren't human, but now you're saying you're not sure what you are, so how do you know you're not human?
You're an immortal.
humans die.
Oh. Is this part of this curse thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The one
Well,
that you're not telling us about?
Well, I mean,
Okay.
if somebody was a mummy and they said, "Well, hey, I'm a mummy, but I'm just a human, guys," and people would be like, "No, you're
You're
a
mummy."
You're a daddy.
To be fair,
Got it.
I mean, not that I would know anything about mummies. That's silly.
Attacked Egypt.
Attacked Egypt.
Don't-
Charged sand from under a pyramid.
But now, if you are not Fae or human, you can just say, I withdraw my claim, not it, however you want to phrase it.
Well, our main concern there is we think that because we swore as knights, we could still be killed, even if she's not.
No, you just swore fealty to her, not to the title of queen. You swore fealty to her. That's different.
I've seen Game of Thrones. The
Queen
people who
was
swear
in-
fealty to somebody who's not the actual ruler usually end up dying.
I have no idea what he just meant.
Oh, right.
Oh well, in the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die.
Right.
You don't get to just say, I changed my mind.
But if you don't have skin in the game, they just sort of pat you on the head and say, go play. Meaning that you're not Fae, so you really don't have a claim. You're not even human, which is the other part of the Fae. So they're just like, you're cute. Does that make sense?
This brings us to you, Leviathan. This is your breaking your prison is how we started down this road. Committing to your to you being free from the being that had subjugated you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So
What happens when I say not it?
she takes back the gem, and you're a prisoner again.
No, it has nothing. That part has nothing to do with the gem. It has to do with the title. Like you challenged her throne.
I challenged her to keep you out of her hands.
No, I understand why you did it, and I thank you for that.
But what happens when I say never mind?
She wouldn't attack you because of the queen, or because of the queen title. Then,
But what does she do to you?
yeah, I can deal with it. She has to find me first. But the point being is that she would probably still pursue you for the gem and for me, but not with 4 armies at her back.
We have found ourselves underestimating the process, and it's 6 armies.
Yes, he said that.
Well, no.
Two
It's,
more
it's
join the fight?
4, because he said the other 2 aren't even on this plane
Plane
yet.
That doesn't
So-
seem to be a career-stopping event.
No, I just mean like they're not imminent.
Coming from Arcadia, it would take some time.
I've seen things flick back and forth quite a bit in the last 48 hours.
No, I agree. My mind has completely been melted
Right?
with all this new reality.
But to your point, if you gave up the title, the armies would not continue to pursue you, but she would probably for the gem and for me.
Well, we can deal with that a lot better than starting an entire war for, Well, I mean, what starts any war, really?
Apparently an ungrateful dragon.
That,
So
but no, it's just killing her and just her. I couldn't do it alone as a group, maybe, but I'm not even sure how to kill her yet.
Well, Tial said that if we dismember her body, cut it into pieces, and burn it, and then go to the Iron Forest where her soul can be destroyed. I don't even know what all of that means, but it sounds like it might take a minute.
That means going to a different realm, which is called the Hedge, or otherwise known as Arcadia, going to a specific location which no human has ever been to and destroying said person in the ways that you just
Fighter
said.
again is what it sounded like.
Yeah, that's...
To be fair,
Jesus.
at least 3 of us aren't human. Human.
Mike Pence says I'm not a human. I'm a mutant.
Well,
horrible.
then you're safe too.
But no, I didn't say it couldn't be done. I'm just telling you
I'm
that's what I
human.
know.
What do you mean 3 of us aren't human?
Well,
Well,
she's an immortal. He's a dragon. I'm a mutant.
He's a
He's a hybrid.
hybrid.
so
I'm human,
And
right?
you have a hard head.
Uh-huh.
you're the, I guess, technically only human. But wouldn't you guys both be under the mutated
Well, I
category?
don't know. I mean, I don't care what they designate me. I'm human.
Quite true.
Okay.
There you go.
So, okay. So, you with your gem and your witch and the curse and all that junk, that has nothing to do with Fey armies coming to destroy everything.
No, it has everything to do with the title that you claimed. You challenged her throne.
And that was
But the
that
gem-
little shit leprechaun, if I recall correctly.
Well,
Steve.
which we...
Don't say his name.
TL said not to trust the leprechaun, which I think
I think you have to have the
correct.
coin and say his name, and
Yeah.
Sidereal's the only one with the coin.
But what is your old adage? 2 birds, 1 stone? That's what she would be using this for. She gets the stone, she kills us.
With you.
Or she kills all you and then puts me back in the stone.
Well, all right. I think we need to be clear about what we're setting out to do.
Are you absolutely certain taking our hat out of the ring will stop this?
Since you're not human or fey, yes.
And none of you guys are at risk. None of them are at risk. I mean,
Everyone's
No, we're all at risk. But you're asking, are we at risk because you throw your hat out of the ring? No, the armies won't pursue us because of that. But she'll just find another way to get at us. Or me.
Also, it's worth thinking. We don't really know what's required of a fairy monarch. If you do become queen of the fairies, I mean, do you get fairy taxes? Is that how it works?
apparently I get monarch wings.
Do you get? I mean, if you're queen of the fairies, does that mean that you have to marry a king of the fairies? We don't know. People just keep running up to us and telling us new rules, and we're just following them for no reason.
The Fae run off of an essence called glamour. And that is like their currency.
Magic.
It is a form of magic, yes, and how they survive.
Does it involve lying?
For some of them, yes.
Well, that's food for thought.
Their world is the world of creativity and imagination.
Well, I'm imagining cracking some heads right now. If these guys are coming to get us, we need to act accordingly and start preparing.
Yes, we need to make a plan.
I think that it is worth it if we just declare it. Now, you are Romani, yes?
Yeah.
It's not. Now, I've worked with a few different people who have run a few different creative interpretations of Law and Order. I believe declaring oneself the hereditary ruler of a people is a pretty common tactic for boosting one's credit. If you say, "Well, I am the king of the gypsies. My credit is good. My people will pay for all of these things that I'm borrowing from you." Not that I'm saying that's what we're doing right now, but it might be what we should say we're doing right now. Just food for thought. If you need to maybe pivot to, let's just start with regular crimes. I mean, regular entrepreneurial events.
Wait, I'm committing these entrepreneurial events?
No, as our monarch, as our queen, we would be committing them for you and giving you the stuff.
So here's the thing. is if you wish to throw your hat out of the ring, you renounce your claim verbally, yelling that out in some grandiose gesture. That's all you have to do.
With a witness, we need.
Can I get a witness?
We need Steve.
But I have a throne now.
Then you.
Yeah,
Would-
but
I think I know a trick.
yeah.
Okay.
Your court wizard can think you out of this one, if you're willing.
I'm still not sure I trust that. I get to keep my head.
Well,
There's been a lot of lying going on amongst them and different stories and directions, and I don't want my head detached from my body.
Well,
Also,
Let's look at it this way. If you don't renounce your claim, there's going to be armies coming after us.
We will die.
If you do renounce your claim, there may still be armies coming after us to kill us, especially if we were lied to.
exactly. And
But
now,
there's a chance that nothing will happen.
but also, if they continue and we fight and we win, now I'm weak.
No, I mean we're weak the whole time. There's 5 of us, plus the leprechaun, so you can count them as a half. There's 5 and a half
I
of
don't
us.
trust that
And
leprechaun.
We don't trust the leprechaun.
No, so I would urge you to do that in front of the leprechaun so he can spread the word.
But we have the majestic flap flaps.
there is a way out of this, and that is you insist that you are queen of your thing, not her thing. We've been told there are all of these different kingdoms that exist in the world of imagination.
Truth.
Let's make one up and be that, so we're not necessarily going up against his former owner.
So don't claim the kingdom of Apple or the kingdom of the tall grass, and you'll be okay.
I was going straight for tall grass, too.
I don't mean to shatter your dreams.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's fake kingdoms, and
I assume so.
they get weirder
Very-
and weirder.
I was being sarcastic, to be
I-
fair.
Right.
Let's.
I wasn't.
All right.
I know you weren't.
Okay. Let's.
So, what if she demands that we swear fealty to her?
One
Then
step
we-
at a time.
Then we
Then we
We
throw
ho-
down the gauntlet?
we kick her really hard in the shins and run away.
She has big shins, long legs.
Okay.
That we're still ahead of where we were. We're not going to stop what we started here.
Yeah, we still need
No.
to find your witch.
And
Yeah.
We still need to destroy the crystal after we lift your curse.
Yep. But these things will be here in probably a few days.
Well, okay, so she could literally just renounce this whole claim at any time.
Yes.
What happens when my curse is broken and I'm human?
Well, I don't think that matters.
No,
we're making the rules up as we go. I think they are too.
it's not like, ha, gotcha. I don't think it's like that. I think it's you renounced it and then you become human later.
I'm super gonna.
Regardless, if we get screwed on this, we're screwed. It's just, this is the one glimmer of hope for us right now.
Steve the leprechaun. We need to talk to Steve. Steve has seen us through every step of the way.
Still don't
Do you have the
trust him.
coin?
No.
I believe
Then you're chanting
Sidereal.
for no reason.
I believe Sidereal has the coin.
Yeah, no. Last time we called him, there was inky black elephants that came through and flooded the condo. No, I'm not calling him.
Can we go
In
outside?
fact, I need to speak with the manager, please.
The manager. Oh, the manager.
Bum 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 bum.
There's a knock at the door.
That was
I'll walk
quick.
over and open up the door.
Okay. There's a young clerk standing there.
Yes.
I mean, you could tell he looks like a clerk. He's got a ledger and a fountain, a quill pen, and the whole thing. And he goes, someone asked to see the manager?
Check for explosives.
Yes, I need to make a deposit into the vault.
Oh.
Yeah.
And do you know what you will be depositing? Or
Yes,
is-
a solid gold coin from a leprechaun.
Oh. I don't think that I'm... Can you close that door for a second?
Sure. He's still on the outside, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll shut it.
Okay.
What the hell's going on?
No idea.
I'll open up the door.
The manager's
Yes.
standing there.
I'll,
Yes,
I'll lean my head out and look around. Is the clerk guy gone?
Yeah.
Yes.
May I come in?
You have to invite him.
Oh, right.
That's vampires.
You're not going to do any like explosive planting or anything?
No,
are
he
you?
tried his 3 already.
No,
We're done.
No, I can't try to kill you anymore.
You can't lie to me,
I've
can
reached
you?
my limit. Well, of course I can lie to you.
But you're not right now.
No.
Well, I can't try with explosives
I want you guys.
anymore.
I'm going to. If you invite me in, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Are you inviting me in?
Yeah.
Oh, then you're going to tell me what to okay.
Right. Well, I'm not going to tell you out here. They can hear me out here.
What makes my shitty metal garage door stop them from hearing?
Because they're not invited in, and they're not allowed to eavesdrop on the enemy.
Oh.
There are rules.
Does that make sense to anybody else?
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Not at all.
All right. Come on in, I guess.
Well, thank you.
I'll
he
step
steps through.
aside. Once he steps through, I'll shut the door.
Thanks. Okay.
I'm going to watch him like a hawk.
Yeah. He goes, I'm not going to try to blow you up anymore. I don't really. Actually, I wouldn't mind helping overthrow the queen. I would fund sort of and assist with the whole subversive, let's get rid of that bitch. It's great stuff. So, anyhow,
He
the
asked for the
coin.
manager.
The coin, yeah. Why do you want to put the coin in the vault?
I've got no use for it.
Okay.
Don't we need? We were going
Nope.
to speak to.
We don't need it for anything.
We were going to speak to Steve again to have him
Well,
carry.
then you'll
some
have to get
news.
your own leprechaun coin.
Yeah, we weren't going to do that because last time we did, he showed up with those elephants and messed up my whole house.
Yep.
Remember all that?
Those inky gray elephants from that Nightmare Prince or whatever.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
prefer not to risk that.
The
He's in
Icarus-
Vegas right now. He's not.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
He did come to Vegas.
He's probably not going to do.
You might
elephant.
it might be surrounded, surrounded by people from Vegas. That could be
Shadow
confusing.
showgirls.
No.
Well, in any case.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
Shadow boobies.
Right?
So, manager,
Oh, yes.
we are making a few strategic reappraisals of our ongoing guerrilla efforts.
Certainly. And he pulls out a handkerchief and he kind of flattens it on his hand. If you put the coin right there, you set it down, and he wraps it, pulls out another handkerchief, wraps that handkerchief inside of that handkerchief, pulls out a silk bag and drops the whole thing inside of it. And
Jesus.
What was that for?
and he kind of holds it at like half arm's length. pinky
Leprechauns are
extended.
very unsanitary creatures, apparently.
I don't want to touch it. It's horrible. It's disgusting. Anyhow, you're going to kill the queen, need an army, got to have some funding, lots of explosions, right? Flamethrowers. That's what I'm talking about. World War II, shoot them, bounce them off the wall, landed on the people in the caves. Lots of fun for everyone. Well, I mean, except for the people in the caves. Well, sort of. Yeah, I got them.
No.
You need them, I got them.
I have people for that.
Okay,
But-
perfectly fine. Gin.
I'm sorry, what?
Gin?
Yeah,
Like
gin.
the drink?
No genies.
Oh. Gin.
J-I-N.
I had a bad experience with Saddam Hussein's genie lamp. No sale.
Wait,
Okay.
that was his, though.
But just keep that in your back of your head. I'm just saying. Huh? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
No, not you personally. The other way. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted.
So,
Saddam Hussein had a genie lamp?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
You
Okay.
just said it.
And the
Well-
bank manager looks over and he goes, "Oh yeah.
Okay.
How do you think he did all that stuff?
What stuff?
You know, the statue
stuff.
and the thing. He ruled the whole country. Like those people wouldn't have overthrown that guy. Seriously, that guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, he had. It was a thing. There were wishes involved. Anyhow,
Okay.
I want wishes.
Also
will
CIA,
wishes.
but we'll talk about that later.
yeah, he was shaking hands with Rumsfeld like 20 years earlier. It was
Yeah.
weird. Anyhow.
So, to make a very long story short, we are going to be pivoting to a claim of a throne not directly attacking the dragon's owner yet.
She's not my owner.
So you're going to drop the claim to her throne?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Before we do that, I got one word for you. Efreet.
That was Yasser Arafat's genie lamp. It didn't work out for him.
Yes, but the two together, think of what could be done. I have one of each.
Well,
They could be lent to the cause.
we can talk later.
Aren't they Fae as well?
They who?
The genies and the Freet?
Maybe.
Well, if they are, wouldn't the Queen of the Fae kind of command them around or something?
They're independent contractors.
The queen or the queen's rival. That's all I'm saying.
I like the way
Don't
you
do
think.
There's been a complication to the to things.
Okay.
We were just speaking with Tial.
Oh, good customer.
Yes.
I like that guy. He's got a solid head on his shoulders.
He was advising that perhaps it might behoove us to, rather than fight all 4 extant armies and the 2 additional ones that are bound by some kind of alliance to show up later, that given that the Lady Lumen is not exactly a human and not a Fae of any kind, that she could that we could downgrade this conflict to a personal vendetta against.
Well, of course he'd tell you that. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want anything to change. He's set up. There's a whole vein of folks that want to get the hell out from under her heel.
That's what I said.
That's what I was kind of feeling.
And, not all of them, not the majority of them, but Tial definitely wants to keep things on a level, even keel. Don't tip the balance. Don't change anything. That's what he's all about. It all kind of funnels towards the middle for that guy.
Hence the in-betweeners.
Yeah, no, that's his thing.
I've dealt with the Swiss. I understand.
Yes, that's exactly. Yeah, jongleurs,
I have no feelings
gendarmes.
one way or the other regarding this situation.
Yes, precisely. That's that guy. And he's weird. He jumps around a lot, and then he tries to be all sneaky, but he's not as sneaky as he tries.
I know, right?
Some of the
It was
stuff,
weird.
he's just kind of. Some stuff is really, really cool, and other stuff he's like, you're actually going to crawl out a window? I don't get him all the time.
We're kind of worried about ending up like him. I will be honest with you.
It's that one movie. What is it? The one where it cuts the guy's ear off. Stuck in the middle with you. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's very much like that.
The
Reservoir Dogs.
That's the one.
Oh, I hate that movie.
Yeah, it's a terrible movie, isn't it?
Waste of my life.
That was great.
2
I have
hours
the
I'll
Blu-ray upstairs if you
never
want to watch it.
get back.
very very accurate in the ear cutting off.
Yes, very much.
So in any case,
So if you're going to pass, okay, but I can help you with that. I'm just saying.
It's Lady Lumen's choice. She's the one who has to make the decision.
Right. Sure.
this is also partially gauging our what we have the belly for, in terms of what we're willing to commit to this struggle. The possibility, if the possibility of dying is what we're fighting against, there are lots of easier ways to not die.
That is true.
Well, yeah. Are you going to ever need this coin back?
Yeah, maybe. It's in the realm of possibility.
All right. Then I won't have it destroyed.
Nope.
All righty. Just checking. All right. Well, then.
I may need to retire off of it. It's solid gold.
Sure. We're not going to get that much out of it. There's better ways. Anyway. Then I'll be on my way.
No, you won't.
Why not?
I need my safety deposit key and paperwork to sign.
Oh, really? Okay.
I
Sure.
think-
Isn't that how banks work?
Well, yeah, most, but not this one. Okay,
Oh.
sure. Yeah, no, here's a key.
Well, hold
key
on.
for-
What's the price he has to pay for you holding that? I'm just curious.
Nothing.
Why?
So how is this a business if you don't get anything for storing all of this?
I get
He
the access
works
to the
for
coin.
favors.
Oh, so you use it until he is...
No, I'm not going to use this at all. This is a scummy, terrible, horrible little coin. Ugh.
So there's no paperwork, no key? I could just go in
No,
and...
you get a key. Here's a key, and he pulls a key out of his lapel. He's like, "It's one of those square, weird safety deposit keys." Sure, here, take it.
Okay.
Take it.
Well, if
All right.
I don't need it, then... All right. Well, I'll
Yeah,
just-
well, you got a key now. You're happy.
It's to a lawnmower. It's cool.
It's perfectly good.
Before you leave, manager,
Yes.
can you point us in the direction of an information broker?
He turns and points north. He goes, "All right, I'm out of here."
But what does that mean?
Means go that way.
North is a big place.
You just said point, right?
Sure. Did you need specific instructions on what kind of information? What sort of... There's a lot of them that way.
We could get a phone number or an address to visit.
Name.
We're looking for somebody that knows a lot about Romani witches and the ability to put curses on people that make them live forever.
Whoa.
Or maybe find a way to lift a curse, but we need to find the witch that cursed. That's the problem.
Okay.
So I need an information...
Are you guys trying to curse
broker.
somebody?
Nope.
Okay.
I need an information broker who might be able to help us find the witch.
I don't know why you guys are dancing around this demon. He knows everything. We don't have to be so subtle with him.
I just told him.
So there's two things. I might be able to find out that information.
Okay.
For a price.
Of course.
And then the guy at the State Museum.
The guy.
The one who keeps stealing all the stuff for his girlfriend to wear?
Yeah, that would be...
I mean, borrowing, and then he puts it back.
Oliver
So
Maxwell, yes.
Yes, that guy.
That one, right?
He's right up that way. And he points to the north again.
All right, we'll check him out. If it doesn't work, I guess we'll consider
Slum it and come back to me. Yeah. It's not a bad thing, you know. It's a little work with a little demon, that's all.
It's really not that bad.
It's the price. That's the...
The price is a little piece of your hair, a little piece of your shirt. Free and easy credit at the bank when you're dealing with the manager. That's all I have to say. Look, he got a key. He didn't even have to fill out paperwork.
That's true.
Okay, are we good? I'm on my way.
Well, he's the one who summoned you.
Right,
No,
well,
I've made my deposit. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
should I fire and brimstone it, or should I just use the door?
Whichever
Wait.
you wish.
You can fire and brimstone it?
Oh, yeah.
Do that.
What's that look like?
Well,
And it-
we're about to find out.
And it goes,
Like
and it
this.
looks like he uses his hands and throws something towards the ground. There's nothing comes out of his hands, but a pillar of smoke and steam and like cinder soot just and covers him. It smells like sulfur and rotten eggs and nose burny. Like there are cinders on your floor.
Damn it.
That's disgusting.
And
That is awesome.
But it dissipates slowly, and he's just not there.
Is it heavy enough to where I have to get a fire extinguisher to prevent the fire alarms from going off?
Might be.
Okay, I'll go grab the fire extinguisher. And
Okay, he's like, oh, son of a...
You did ask for it.
I did not. I would like to point that out.
Okay, so...
we might have taken some liberty.
all right, so just to...
All right, so we can go talk to this Oliver Maxwell guy, maybe?
The guy who... He was the one who brought the gemstone in its fitting out to the circus.
He's the significant other of Celine. I don't know what exactly he is. I think he's Faye, but I'm guessing.
Crap. I thought it was just a guy.
Wait,
No, it's a guy.
if he's a significant other to her, that means she was the one wearing it that night.
Unless he's seeing other people. I don't
Oh,
know.
he's canoodling.
Or it could have been her. I don't know. She was quite attractive.
I was in a gym. I don't know.
And we still don't know who that actually was that swiped it off of her in the first place. And
Well-
why? Thing was not pretty. No offense.
Why would he be offended? It was a prison. It shouldn't be prison.
I
Pretty.
don't know. It was
Yeah,
his
no
house
offense
for a
at all.
while.
Now, hold on. First
We don't
of
talk
all,
about that place.
we change our. We can't go changing our mission every time we talk to somebody new.
It's true.
What
You can.
I mean,
Oh, but maybe you shouldn't. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's
Shouldn't
true.
have interrupted.
Yeah. Thank you, Leprechaun.
well, pointing out obvious is more of a factoring situation. Sure, we can go talk to him, but according to Levi, significant other.
No, we're changing. I'm changing the subject. I'm talking about the fight against the lady, against the queen to take her place. That entire thing. Are we still? Is that back on now?
You have to do your thing if you choose to retain the title or to renounce it. You still have to make that decision, and that is yours alone.
I mean,
Meaning that you say I renounce my claim to
yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
I know what that means.
Have you made a decision?
I haven't.
Oh.
Well, I was just thinking that if you decide to do the renouncing thing, we can go talk to this Oliver Maxwell guy about the witch, and then after, if he's the significant other, he could always call her here and you can just do it in person.
That seems a little bit
Dangerous, maybe?
extreme. Why, I mean, considering we also want to steal her stuff, maybe being face to face with
We've
her.
already stolen her stuff. It's in his safe.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished. It's already been stolen.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah, who has the gem right now?
Nobody.
My safe.
It's
It's
in the
in his
safe,
safe
in a
in
cup of iron shavings.
In your safe.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I was like, wait, the manager has it?
Oh,
no.
hell no. The manager does not have
It's
it.
in Galvanic's safe in his room in a
That's
cup of iron
right.
shavings.
Okay.
Right.
so
Well, I was just thinking that if he's somehow in league with her, we could do it in front of
We
him
could.
at least, and I don't know. 'Cause
I'm
don't,
sure-
Don't we need a witness or something?
I'm sure there are plenty of people we could do
Okay.
that with. But if we are going, I mean, you guys talk to a devil. I'm sorry, a demon, and he said, "Well, maybe you've got a shot at causing a bunch of death." And suddenly
sounds
we're back
like
on.
A lot of people are prepared to not be under her anymore.
If you want to lead a guerrilla war against the monarch of the Fae, that's
It's
one
a
thing.
revolution.
We need
Of 5 people so far.
we okay.
No, we've got the manager who's like ready to throw in with some genies.
And
I have
seed
been
flaps.
I've been involved in a lot I've been involved in a lot of revolutions as a member of not the country having the revolution. It tends to take
Go poorly?
more residents and also tends to go poorly for the other
And
CIA
how many
contractors.
revolutions did you fight with a magic dragon, an arc conductor, an immortal witch, and a teleporter?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay, so none. All right, so your experience is with foot soldiers, not with
Magic
people with superpowers. All right, so
There were
your
some
experience
superpowers
doesn't
involved.
amount to shite in this situation.
Someone's getting punched again.
It is certain doom if we go about it alone with the armies at her back. That is.
If we
But how
are,
many of those armies will...
We have no idea.
we
could
are
talk to the
we are
manager.
going into this blind.
If you take
We
the word
need
of a
to-
demon,
We've
We need
taken so many words.
he said we would
All
cause
right,
great
well, you
death.
guys can
He didn't
debate
hate
it
ourselves.
for another 2 days if you want. I'm going home because I have to work in the morning, so I will see you guys later. You have my phone. Call me when you guys are done masturbating in circles. And then I'm going to leave because I've got to work the next day. It's Sunday. I've got to work on Monday morning.
All right. You walk out the
All
door. You walk out. You open
Yeah,
the door.
I'm a chauffeur. I have bills and stuff
I
to
know
pay.
what you are, pilot.
I'm also a pilot.
Yeah. You open the door. There's a guy standing there about ready to knock on the door.
You know,
Hello?
I have not had this many visitors to my house in the total of years.
Wait, what's
I've
he
lived
wearing?
Here.
Nice.
Is he wearing a suit?
Suit,
That's very personal.
tie,
Well, of course he is.
wingtips, fedora. He was about to knock on the door. He goes, "Oh,
Yeah, I heard you coming. Are you here from Lily's crew?
no, I'm here for Mr. Campagnati.
Oh, what does Mr. Campagnati want?
He wants you all to stay out of it.
Out
Is
of
he
war?
going to do something about Lily?
Can I come in?
No.
Oh,
In
Well, then.
fact, aren't you on the wrong side of town?
maybe.
Do you need invited in?
What
I
are
mean,
you gonna-
that's just the polite thing
Well,
to do.
I think he's also kind of standing in the door, so
I
don't think I can just walk in.
Yeah, I realize that, but he asked.
Galvanic, it's your house. Do you want this? Do you want this guy in
I don't
here?
even know who the hell this guy is.
Okay, well, I'm gonna walk past the guy.
He steps in front of you.
No,
You're going to have to shoulder him to get him out of the way. We're talking.
not here. There was a message that was delivered to you guys. I think where we were supposed to meet if we wanted to talk.
Sure.
Okay,
This isn't about that.
Well, all right, but this isn't that spot. So if we're gonna talk, we're gonna go to that spot where it was agreed that we were gonna talk. I'm gonna go
that-
by there now. We can walk there if you want.
Didn't that spot just burn down?
It's still there. The spot's still the spot.
So
He's got a point.
he looks over.
Who's this guy?
Sidereal. He looks over his shoulder at Galvanic and goes, "So can I come in?"
I get sure.
All right, I'm gonna step out of the way.
He smiles
I'm
and
going- oh.
splits in two.
Okay,
And-
and leave now.
And sort of floats into the room and recombines.
Like he goes around Sidereal?
Yes. When he looks at you, he reforms and he's staring at his own shoes. And he looks up and he smiles and his 2 front canines extend.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, "So I'm here to clean up."
Yeah.
And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott.
Bum, bum, bum.
As
Nice.
always, you'll hear from us real soon. Bye.
Bye.
And that's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at feedback@gamingwithscott.com or catch us on Twitter. John Garlick is at JP Garlick. Josh Jackson is at ActionJack853. Jay Payne is at StupidPuppyGames. Jay Duguay is at @1_nerdy_mama. And Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. This is a Southgate Media production. Remember, be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. And as always, you'll be hearing from us real soon.